Hi everyone, I thought I'd make this quite a casual video, a kind of little bit of an introduction to myself. I did do that vlog with me going to Glasgow, but I thought I would do a very casual kind of get to know me introduction and what the kind of books I kind of like, um, rather than doing the booktube newbie tag, which I've tried several times and I keep on stumbling over my words. I will probably get to that in a kind of a formal one, but that's for me. While I'm still used to this, I thought I'd just do a nice casual one, get me used to doing this basically, and then talk about some of the books I like, which is the most important part basically. Sharing my love of books with you, and see if anybody else has either have read the same books or has wants to read the books or has any suggestions that I think you would think I would like or like to see me read, or anything we have in common. So at the end of the day, I am just looking for because I love books, and there are people in my life that I do read books, but I'd like to meet more people. I'd like to be more part of the community, and that's and this the way of things. Basically, this is the way I wanted to introduce myself, rather than doing a very formal tagline, which I found quite hard. I've tried to do it. Also tried to do some vlogging. I don't think I'm quite ready for that, so I thought let's do just a nice chill introduction to it, and yeah, that's what I aim to do really. So what kind of books do I like? The kind of books I like is mostly fantasy. I like both like epic and high fantasy. I do like YA fantasy. I do more, I'm not as much into romance, but I will read fantasy romance, but I tend to just, it tends to be just more like an epic and high story. I do like that. For example, I love Lord of the Rings, the granddaddy of them all. It's one of my favourite books. I like Game of Thrones. I admit I have not finished the series. I was very disappointed by the series ending, but yeah, whether we're going to see our ending to that series, who knows? But in the meantime, I'd like to finish the series. But it is one of my favourite kind of series. Other one would be Brandon Sanderson. I'm currently making my way through the Cosmere. I've read the Mistborn trilogy and a couple of the short stories. I am going to read Elantris soon. I understand that's a good way to start into Sanderson. I love his writing from the Mistborn trilogy. Was hooked, loved it, completely up my street. I love the fact that he does a kind of more like almost dystopian kind of fantasy. I love his writing. It's very, very nice. Although his books are quite big, and quite intimidating looking initially, his writing is so flawless and so easy to get into, and doesn't, he explains everything very well, and I just like him as a writer. Kind of books I do like are dystopians. One of my favourite books is The Handmaid's Tale. I am always looking to read more like dystopians. I've read, I'm currently reading Docile, which is really, really good, by Cameron Sparza. Jurassic Park by Micheal Crighton. He's are becoming one of my favourite authors, and I currently am reading through his backlist. Unfortunately, he's no longer with us, so it's a crying shame that we're not ever going to see any more books from him. But I love this film. I love this book. The book is very, very different. Well, it expands on it from the actual film itself. Some of the characters are different. Some of the who does what is different. There are more dinosaurs. There's more explanation of it. It goes into like the genetics and things more. If you haven't read the book or seen the film, most people would have seen the film, to be honest. It's just an expansion on that. The fact that like it's basically an island theme park of dinosaurs, genetically modified, well, genetically created dinosaurs, and things run amok. So it's very similar to the actual film itself. But yes, I love that. I also love, by the same author, would be The Lost World by Micheal Crighton, obviously. This is very, very, very different from the film, if you've seen the film. There is a second island. There is a sort of rescue mission and or exploration mission. But from what happens in the book and what happens in the film are very, very different. So if you've seen the film and not read the books, either of the books, I would highly suggest you do. He's amazing. The fact that I find him very easy to read. He explains technology very, very well. From somebody who doesn't, who finds sometimes if a sci-fi is quite technical, it can go over my head a little bit, but he really explains it so well. And yes, he's an awesome author, so I would certainly check him out. But that's all a little bit more about myself. That's a little bit all about some of the books that are my favourites. If you've read any of these, or let me know what you think. Did you like them? Did you love them? Did you hate them? If you have any more suggestions that I think I might like, or any genres that you think that I might have a look into, or anything like that, or if you want to discuss any of the books I've mentioned before, please reach out. I like to talk to people. Like, this is the reason why I'm doing this. I want to know more people. If you like this, obviously, if you want to like it, or if you want to subscribe, go ahead. But anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I'll hopefully maybe see you in the next video. So, bye.